Farmington's been probably one of the most unique towns of America. And it's probably the one town that I've researched that has contributed significantly to America and to the world. It's a town that's produced 2 United States senators. It's a town that's produced 2 Football Hall of Fame players. It's a town that has produced the most renowned Jewish rabbi in America. And it is a town that has experienced 2 major mine disasters.
My name is Burger Masters. I'll be 91 this coming April. And I worked at Ashton Flat in Clarksburg for almost 20 years. And when I left there, I needed a job bad. Somebody told me they was taking applications at number 9 down at the Tipple. Well, within a week, I was working. Okay, I had worked there for about 1.5 years, and my job at the time was car cleaner. And I know this night at the mines blew, it was cold, really cold. And all at once, we heard this, and the lights just flickered, that's all. And my buddy, he's passed since then, said, "What was that?" I said, "I hate to tell you, but I said, number 9 just blew sky high."
Somebody had knocked on the door, and I remember hearing my grandmother scream. I mean, it was heart-stopping kind of scream. So, of course, we all ran to the door, and it was a group of men there. Some of the men from the community and from church that we knew, but there were other men there that were from the coal mines, and they had just told her that my dad had been an explosion and that my dad was inside the mine.
I'm not the Lone Ranger. I was one of a 6-man team. I just happened to be the boss, so when you're on the mine rescue team and they call you, whether you're home or at work, don't ask where you're going, they won't tell you. They want you there immediately or sooner.
I remember when those men started coming up and the bucket was spinning. And yes, I knew 2 of the men real well. They'd come up in the bucket.
Just a miracle they got out of there. One of the young guys with them, they just drilled this borehole, air shaft hole. It's 500 and some plus feet down. And they were freezing to death, that air coming in November. And if thousands and thousands of feet of air is coming in over you, and if it's anyways near hot or cold, you just can't cut it.
The most important thing was simply to be with the people, to listen to them, to alleviate any fears that they might have, certainly to listen to their fears, to share with other ministers or other people if we felt that there was a concern, to talk to the medical staff if we felt that there was something going on there, to make contact with their relatives if need be, to keep them sheltered from the media or from people that would cause them psychological harm.
Oh, God, an onslaught of news agencies, and people were swarming all over the place, and a lot of chaos. People were asking questions, and, of course, condolences.
I saw some of the bodies. I'll not go any farther with that. But I know this one young man they brought out of there used to live almost inside of our house. We played together as kids so much. And it was, I'm telling you, it was a tough thing to get over. And I'm not sure I'm completely over it yet.
There were some people that understood the situation. They were the calming effects. There weren't too many people that, because after 7 or 8 days, you know, you either got numb, you went through the stages of grief, as you know, Dr. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross wrote in her book, When You Have Cancer. And there wasn't a whole lot of emotional outburst. People would sob silently with their families, and people began more and more to understand that it did not look good, and that there was a need also to recognize the rescue workers and the danger that they were in with the methane gas, as well as the neighboring community where the drilling was going on. And so there was an acceptance that this could not continue, that all possible rescue operations had been exhausted. And so there was, I wouldn't say a fatalism, but there was an expectation that this would have to end and the mine would have to be sealed, even though there were miners that were still entrapped and they had not found the bodies. But for the sake of everybody, that there was no hope really left. And the experienced miners knew that almost from day one.